Hello and welcome to Hardline. This is Phil once again. Today, we're going to be heading all the way to the Far East. First, though, I'd like to make a stop in the magical world of Disney. Disney, in case you weren't aware, made a powerful statement in favor of Black Lives Matter. Because you know what? It's not right to treat people as second-class citizens, and slavery was wrong. That's not really even a controversial statement when you really think about it. Slavery was wrong. People should be treated equally. But then how come they filmed Mulan in Uyghur territory, in occupied Uyghur territory, where Muslims are being held, where Muslims are being held against their will in re-education camps to do forced labor, i.e. slavery? Now, here's just, this is just me right here speaking. I think that companies like Nike and Apple and Disney, who are all big on, Black Lives Matter. You know what? If you support slavery in the 21st century like today, maybe you should shut up about equality until you get your own self in line. Instead of pointing the finger here and there, maybe you should take a long, hard look in the mirror and stop. Now, one other interesting thing, the Boycott Mulan movement is not going to go anywhere. It's already made like $600 million and it hasn't even hit China yet. It'll make $1 billion or more. But the star of it, of course, came out in favor of the Hong Kong police force against the Hong Kong people when they were protesting their right. In addition to that, and this is one of my favorite ironies, right now the CCP is cracking down on Mongolia, not allowing them to learn their own language in schools because they're Han supremacists. And in fact, the movie Mulan has a lot of Han supremacist undertones. For instance, the bad guys, they're a little bit darker skinned and wear turbans. Oh wait, you mean like Uyghurs do? Yeah, that's just a coincidence. Of course, in the original Mulan cartoon, who are the bad guys? The Huns. Now here's a weird coincidence. Most Mongolians will admit that they are descendants of the Huns. And guess what? The original real Mulan was Mongolian. She was not even a Hun. So, that's just like a handful of reasons why the new Han supremacist movie that supports re-education camps, literal concentration camps, shouldn't be seen. And I encourage you to not only boycott Mulan, boycott Disney, boycott Nike, boycott any company that will support slave labor. Because yes, slavery 400 years ago was wrong, and 250 years ago was wrong, and police brutality today is wrong, but so are concentration camps. And you can't be against one and profit off of the other. Well, apparently you can, because so many are doing that. That's all I got for you right now tonight, folks. Thank you so much for tuning into Hardline.
And welcome to Hardline, folks. We've got something special here, and it's not fun. Watch this. Now you ask yourself why this whole stadium of people are booing. This is, just if you haven't seen it, watch it again to understand why. Because we're fed up. This is not the place. I think they forgot their jobs. I think most people have forgot what they do. Do they have business cards? Does it say football player on it? That's what they do. They run, they throw balls around. Some of them kick the ball. Some of them coach and tell people. Some of them fix the people that get hurt that are playing with the ball, and people watch it and pay them a lot of money to do it. They're not paid to do this. And now without this, they're hooking their arms together in unity. This is supposed to be a new thing. Who is controlling these people? And do they realize that the number, I mean, it's cut in half. Are they at all worried that maybe, are they thinking, well, I just signed a 5-year contract, so it doesn't matter to me. Are they maybe worried that that paycheck might not make it to them a year or two from now? I mean, we're not worried about any of these people getting injured because they're not playing anything. Terrible situation right now, folks, and it is getting worse. If you look at how the AP reacted to this, this Heather Hollingsworth, this is now the new thing. She's just absolutely astounded by how or why somebody would boo this new little sign of unity. It's all a little dress up. We all get in uniforms. Have you noticed? We all get in uniforms and we do something symbolic in front of a bunch of cameras. And we're supposed to be cheered for it. Well, listen, it's wearing very, very thin. Cricket, I think, is about the only sport right now that I've heard of that isn't having any issues. And I'm going to start watching a lot more of it. So if this is a sign of things to come, then, well, you know what? We need to be boxing, cage boxing, and mixed martial arts, I think, is pretty safe right now. But this is a thermometer on society right now. We need to take a close look at this, and don't be surprised, Heather Hollingsworth, when you've got 2020 elections are here. They're coming very quickly, and that's where you're going to find that the same reason that you were shocked by the polls in 2016 is a stadium full of people that absolutely despise this type of thing. It's Major Burdock for Hardline from the Goldwater. Godspeed, and God bless you and your family.